here, they're saying you're like our family, we have the same experience like you, our country was in war.
I will never forget Albania.
I just want to go help, and as much as I can to at least make a small part, a small change, and make it a bit better for the future generations.
What an extraordinary and inspiring evening of solidarity. And I think back all those many years, Diane, to when we started Vital Voices with the hope that it could become the global network that it is today. And it is so incredibly gratifying to hear the stories of the people that are being honored tonight, Billy and Roberto and James and Dan. Thank each and every one of you for all that you're doing and the leadership that you're providing as we continue to make sure that every single voice of every woman and every girl counts. And in the last months, we've had the extraordinary experience of seeing the return to Afghanistan of a group of men who want to turn the clock back on women and women's rights and roles. I wish they were the only people in the world today who wanted to turn the clock back. Unfortunately, there are too many who are themselves obstacles to progress, but even more than that, instruments of trying to undo the progress that has been made. Which is why we need leaders and activists more than ever, and particularly, if I can, in keeping with the theme tonight, men. Good men, James. Good men who stand up, speak out, and support the rights and roles of women. So it's a particular honor and pleasure for me to introduce someone whom I admire, who I've had the privilege of knowing, whose career I have watched with great interest and admiration, whose leadership is emblematic of a shared mission to elevate women and girls. Now, some international leaders were not willing to do very much. Even when asked if they answered affirmatively at all, it was with very minor commitments. There were, however, a handful, and sadly it is that, a handful of leaders who stepped forward in a time of great need. And at the top of that list is Prime Minister Edi Rama.